Our lives are full of exciting moments, moments that are worth sharing. If you wanted to broadcast your life in real time, how would you do it? Stream is the fastest, easiest way to share live video from your phone. Users around the world are sharing unique experiences every day. Share the moment, not just the memory, with Stream.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.
Who knows what a child will grow up to be? It's one of the coolest things about kids. The unknown, the potential, the chance to do or become whatever they can imagine. But what if something happens during childhood that stops them from reaching that potential? Did you know that preventable injuries are the #1 killer of children in the United States? And around the world, one child dies from a preventable injury every 30 seconds. But the important thing to remember about preventable injuries is that they're preventable. We can do something to stop them. Things to make sure kids get the chance to be creative and play. The chance to take chances and explore. The chance to fall down and get back up. Help us give your kid, and every kid, the chance to grow up, reach their potential, and become whatever they can imagine. Learn how at safekids.org.
Stretched out to the middle, back to Broke it up. There's a shot. They score! They score! Gerardo forwards.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina. It's the Charleston Battery versus Pittsburgh Riverhounds, and we are right at game time. Teams came out just a little bit early, but we'll get us started right on time here in Charleston, South Carolina. For tonight's USL match, big crowd expected for this game, and it should be a good match. My name is Andrew Bell. I'll be your host tonight. Alongside me, former Charleston Battery midfielder Stephen Armstrong. Stephen, welcome to the broadcast. First one for you this year.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back. Finally get to a game.
It is actually, isn't it? So good to have you, sir. And we'll be looking forward to your comment and criticism and analysis. We had Coach Lundy for the first couple of games of the season. He did a nice job, but glad to have you back alongside me, sir.
You forgot to mention high praise as well.
There you go. All right, Charleston Battery versus Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Let's quickly run through the lineups. First of all, the visitors. Hunter Gilstrap in goal, Chad Barson, Campbell, Hunt, Schaefer, the back four. Visser, Kerr, Swanson, and Boggs in the midfield. Hollingsworth will play in behind Romeo Parks. For the Battery, it's Cooper in goal. He keeps his position after the game and the shutout last week. The back four, Griffith, Mueller, Ferguson, Sean Ferguson, the skipper, and O'Brien Woodbine. In the midfield, Dante Marini, Hackshaw, Portillo, and Chang. Guerra will play in behind Romario Williams, and that's the way they line up. Looks like Pittsburgh will have the ball to get us underway. We're just looking at James Bissu. Is it Bissu? Bissu. Thank you, Stephen. You got his name right. And away we go. Pittsburgh with possession here. Back it goes to Hunter Gilstrap, who, of course, played at the College of Charleston. I'm hearing we actually can't hear you, unfortunately, Stephen. So they're trying to fix your mic right now. We'll see if we can work on that.
Did Gilstrap, did he train with the Battery when I was around? I think he did.
I believe he did. There you go. There's Stephen into the broadcast. So welcome aboard. Stephen Armstrong alongside Andrew Bell here at MUSC Health Stadium. And Pittsburgh will bring it away on this near side. A bit of space for them. And I tell you what, an absolute carpet to play on tonight. I was out on the field before the game. It's beautiful, natural grass surface here in Charleston. That'll be a free kick for the Battery.
The Scottish coach that used to say, you can't play on this, you can't play.
It is so true.
Incredible condition of the field.
Still working on those audio issues for you here at MUSC Health Stadium. 2 minutes in, no score. Charleston Battery 0. Pittsburgh Riverhounds 0. Pittsburgh with possession. They just about got possession on the far side. Of course, they had that tie midweek with Louisville, which was a great result, really, on the road. As Gilstrap, he needs to get rid of that. Oh, he got caught in possession. Just about got enough of it to get it away. And it'll be a throw-in for the Riverhounds. Well, he got away with one there.
Bit risky early on. He just needs to get rid of that. Schaefer with the long throw.
Back it goes now to, well, he could have gone back to Gilstrap. He's going to play it away. Up towards the halfway line. Three minutes in, no score. Down the line it goes. Guerra, oh, good touch that to Chang. Chang in a tight space there, and he's going to have a little dig. He'll win a throw-in.
Well played in a tight space there from Chang.
Yeah, I mean, it almost looked like it wasn't on there, Stephen, but he figured that he could have a little run, and he did create a throw-in. So this is a chance now for Woodbine, who does possess that long throw. Couple of big boys to near post. Mueller trying to get on the end of it. It'll be away by Pittsburgh. Woodbine again. He puts his head down. Can he get the cross in? Comes to nothing, and it'll be a free kick for Pittsburgh. Gilstrap to take it, smashes it towards the halfway line. There to be one at the stripe. It's sent forward, headed away this time by Pittsburgh. They keep it in, nicely done. Schaefer lets it run. It'll be a throw-in for the Riverhounds. Schaefer's going to take it the right back. Up the line it goes. Woodbine got a piece of it.
Good decision from Mueller just to get rid of it.
Back it goes to Gilstrap. Charleston 0, Pittsburgh Riverhounds 0. Squares it across to Ferguson. Ferguson now on the left side, down the line to Woodbine. First time ball, just scooped forward. Should be dealt with this by Pittsburgh, and he just shepherds that into touch there. Sergio Campbell, it'll be a throw-in for the Riverhounds. Down the line. That's nicely worked out to the far side. Maybe a bit of space here for Pittsburgh. Hackshaw has to dig in to win it back in the midfield. Nicely done. Now up the line for Chang. Here's Chang again. Come back to collect it. Looks up and squares it across to Mueller. And 7 minutes in, not too much created as of yet here at MUSC Health Stadium. Guerra gives chase up the line from Pittsburgh, and that'll be a throw-in for the Battery. They're looking to take it quickly here, and Guerra's in behind, but the throw beats him for pace. Well, it was a good idea, Stephen.
Yeah, great idea from Marini. I think Guerra was just about a split second too late to realize what was happening.
Thrown out by Gilstrap to the far side. Bit of space over there. Oh, he's looking for the 1-2 there, but didn't really come off. Romeo Parks, his first involvement over on the far side. There he is.
Good shape and pressure from the Battery there. They've won it back.
Oof, I tell you what, I don't think that's a foul, is it? It's Hackshaw, super tackle. He came in, won the ball, but the referee blows his whistle. And there you have it. It'll be a free kick for Pittsburgh. Looking to play it out of the back. Sergio Campbell. Now here's Ferguson. Swept forward. Marini gives chase, headed back nicely to Gilstrap. Pittsburgh, of course, coached by Mark Steffens. Formerly of the Charlotte Eagles. Many years, of course, he spent in Charlotte. Very good coach. That was a terrible header there from Woodbine, wasn't it? Straight to the Pittsburgh midfielder. Pittsburgh accept possession. Charleston closing them down very quickly. It's still alive for Pittsburgh. It'll be Charleston's now, though, with Woodbine. Can he find a teammate? He can't. He passed it straight to the striker. And Guerra kills it with the first touch. Lovely control. Now here's Marini. Chang looking for it in the midfield. Round the outside for Williams in a bit of space. He's just forced a little wide. And tackled. Marini takes up the running. Can't find a teammate, and Pittsburgh will clear. Hackshaw into the loose ball quickly. I don't know how much you've seen of Hackshaw this year, Stephen, but he's a good addition to the squad.
Yeah, just the first 10 minutes, he looks like a solid player. Keeps it simple, very strong.
Current member of the Trinidad national team. Woodbine will roll it back now to Ferguson.
Yeah, I'm very impressed in the first 10 minutes with Hackshaw.
Portillo. Back to Mueller. Mueller squares it to Ferguson. Ferguson with time to look up, and he finds Hackshaw on this near side. Puts his head down, drives it forward. Good ball. Chang can't keep it, though. Touch let him down, and perhaps Pittsburgh can counterattack here. Little 1-2. They're looking for the run of Parks, but, well, he was never going to get there in the end, was he? And Charleston gather back possession with Woodbine. Portillo. We'll see if we can get Stephen up to speed here with the audio. We're still having a few technical issues. I apologize for those of you enjoying the game. I think we got you now, Stephen.
Yeah. You got me?
I can hear you perfectly well. So we'll see if the masses can. 0-0 if you're joining us late here at MUSC Health Stadium. Charleston back at home after a couple of weeks on the road. Of course, the stadium hosted a massive music festival 2 weeks ago with Zach Brown. You wouldn't be able to tell from the state of the pitch. I think they covered it, and it's really tremendous right now to play on. Here's Chang. Straight down the middle for Guerra. Guerra's in behind. Does he know? He slipped at the last moment. Still going. Good bit of skill there. Oh, he's around the last defender. Squares it inside. And it's away by Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's done well there.
Unlucky there, Guerra. Oh, straight into touch from the veteran Kevin Kerr. Unlucky. Yeah, I can hear Stephen perfectly well, but I'm not sure you all can, unfortunately. You're missing the words of wisdom. Woodbine up the line, headed away nicely by Pittsburgh. Chang in and gets after it, headed up and away by Pittsburgh. What's the referee seeing here? Not sure about that either. It'll be a free kick for the Riverhounds. Warm day today in Charleston. We've had a warm spring. Oh, good header there from Mueller. Just composed, finds a teammate with the head. Now Hackshaw goes backwards to Mueller, who's off to a flying start this year, Taylor Mueller. Really showing the leadership qualities that he possesses. One of the veterans on the squad. Mueller to Quinton Griffith. Drives it forward. Pings off the chest of Williams. Swept out to this near side. It was overhit by Marini. It'll be a throw-in.
Good vision from Marini there.
I think we got you now, Stephen. Thankfully, here you are. It's Andrew Bell with Stephen Armstrong alongside me. MUSC Health Stadium, Charleston, South Carolina.
Great tackle there from Williams.
Super tackle from Williams, and he's pushing forward. Can he find a teammate? He cut it straight back to one of the opposition, and Pittsburgh can bring it away.
Williams have done so well, just a bit casual with that final ball.
Marini back goal side. Bissou drops it back to the left back. Now swept forward. Parks shows a turn of pace to get away from Hackshaw. Drives it forward. Well, he was unlucky. That was a good ball into that space. But Charleston able to defend it. Just couldn't take it in stride. Chang runs into a couple of plays, but he comes up with the possession, and he plays it over the top, and it's a chance here for the Battery. Oh, it's a good save from Gilstrap to deny Williams. It's still alive for Marini. Good save again. He just palms that one away.
Williams has got to put that one away.
He's got to score there, doesn't he? And just, you have to credit the goalkeeper because it was on frame. And here come Charleston again. They're behind Pittsburgh with Woodbine into a good area. And it's Gilstrap who spilled it, but there was no one there to tuck it home. And it'll be a throw-in for the Battery, who have just upped the ante a little bit in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, great sustained pressure from the Battery.
Keeping the pressure on now. It's Portillo. Squares it across to the captain, Ferguson. Now Woodbine. Chang. Lovely ball into a great area again, and it's clipped away by Pittsburgh, who just need to take a breath here and try and gather up their defensive shape again.
I think Woodbine wants one of the forwards to show.
Yeah, he's looking for some movement, isn't he? And
It's Marini.
Marini digs in the tackle. Ferguson will sweep it back to the goalkeeper. Mueller tries to drive it back across towards Woodbine. Lovely control. And now Chang was in behind there. Woodbine decides to bring it inside himself. Well, it was the wrong decision, Stephen.
Yeah, he definitely should have slipped Chang in. Chang had made a great run into space down the left wing. I think Woodbine's apologizing now. Hopefully Williams doesn't rue that miss. He should have slotted that either side of the goalie or even gone around the goalie.
I'll give him credit for continuing the run, because oftentimes they don't even make the run, the forwards. And you know, the defender should, by all rights, head that away.
Yeah, incredible vision from Chang to bend it just to thread the needle.
There to be one at the halfway line. Let's see how Pittsburgh respond to that spell of pressure that the Battery put on them.
Good patience there from Ferguson and Mueller not to force it forward. Just as I say that, he
Gives it
away.
Little 1-2 at the top of the 18. Unlucky. That'd be a throw-in for the Battery. Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say good pressure and positioning from Woodbine there caused the mistake.
Just out of your frame, but you'll see it during the game to the right, behind the goal to your right. There's some construction going on, which I'm happy to report is the beginning stages of the new 3,000 square foot LED screen that will be here in a couple of weeks. We're very excited to be able to bring all the things that screen's going to bring for the in-stadium experience here. It's going to be amazing. Primarily, of course, replays will be available. Chang digs in, gets a piece of it, but not enough. And now here come Pittsburgh. Oh, you can see the idea there, but I think Griffith will get there first. First he does. Hollingsworth, big jump, and he got the head on it. Boggs. Little one inside. Boggs again. Pittsburgh enjoying a spell of possession now. Here's Kevin Kerr, the veteran, out to this near side. Hollingsworth in at the near post. It wasn't the best cross. And Portillo looks up and just scoops it to the halfway line.
Oh,
Good jump that from Williams. Who's that there defending him? Willie Hunt.
yep.
Been playing a few years as well, hasn't he? Oh, Griffith turns on the motors and he's away with possession. Still going. Tackled away from him. The centre half Campbell there getting a tackle in. Nicely done.
I remember Campbell was very solid last time I watched him here.
Yep.
Good defender, good composure. Oh,
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be happy to defend, don't you, and enjoy it. And just make that your career. A little flick header back. Looking forward to the big game tomorrow, of course, which is Leicester at Manchester United.
thought you were talking about Liverpool Swansea.
I'm a Leicester fan now. Until Reading get back up to the Premier League.
Yep. Yeah, I'm cheering for them too.
20 minutes in here. That's given away by Pittsburgh. It's Chang. Little flick ball. Good stuff from Guerra to keep that alive. Portillo, simple pass to Chang. Chang works it outside to Marini. He's going to wait for the run of Griffith. Griffith in acres over there. Griffith coming in on the loose ball. Drives it in. Oh, it's headed over by Williams. He's holding his head in his hands.
Yeah, he just didn't get, he's got the ability to get up and finish that. He was a bit slow getting up though. Didn't rise enough.
Well, that was a perfect ball in, wasn't it?
Yeah, great move and unbelievable talent from Guerra there. Good skills to slip in, who was it? Hackshaw to get it out wide to Marini.
Yep. Guerra, another one of the two Trinidadians that Coach Anheuser brought in during the off-season. That's straight into the chest of Marini, whose touch let him down, and Pittsburgh have it back at the halfway line. Tackled back by Marini. Hunt with a piece of it. Needs to make the right decision here. He goes back to Gilstrap this time. Gilstrap flubs at it. Oof, got away with it, though. Well,
Good pressure from Hackshaw.
he's in a tight spot over there. It'll be a throw for Pittsburgh, and quickly, what's the referee say? Oh, come on, ref.
Oh, 2 or 3 yards there. That's,
Well, the advantage was with Pittsburgh. They took the throw in, and come on.
you should have let that one go for Pittsburgh.
Agreed.
It looks like Coach Anheuser's got 3 real talents that he's acquired this offseason. The 2 forwards, Guerra and Williams, and Hackshaw holding the midfield together to let Portillo have more of a freer role this year.
Well, the question marks were going to be who's going to replace Van Schaik, and it's had to be Hackshaw.
Yep.
The referee doesn't like that challenge, and it'll be a free kick for Pittsburgh as Williams just leaned into Willie Hunt. Coach Steffens just sitting impassively out of your screen, just watching the game from below us on the bench there. Tell you what, it's a big crowd here tonight, and it's kind of squashed in because the concourse is unavailable to our right. A lot of people usually watch from behind the goal there. Guerra kills the touch. Well, he missed the... If he'd have just looked up, he had a player running through, I think.
Yeah, it looked like Chang was off as well. Chang and Williams.
Here's Mueller. Squares it to Ferguson. First time ball back to Mueller, who's got space and time. He looks up and finds Griffith to Marini. Back to Quinton Griffith, the Antiguan, captain of the national team for Antigua and Barbuda. And this is a better shape now from Pittsburgh. We're making it hard for the battery. Woodbine goes backwards to get to Hackshaw, who's in space there.
For all the possession the battery have had, I'm sure they'd like to capitalize and make, have something to show for it. Must have had about 70% of the game right now.
You think back on the big chances they've had and nothing to show for it. Guerra, lovely first touch. Chang's going to put him in behind as he got, Williams, and he doesn't quite have the pace. It was Williams with that super touch. Almost got back in there on the 1-2.
Great tracking back from Hollingsworth. Good sliding tackle there from the attacking player.
Portillo dispossessed by Kerr, and now here's a good-looking ball in on the angle. Charleston will win it back, though. Griffith alert to the danger.
Yeah, good shape from Griffith.
Mueller now. Looks up, Portillo in space. Finds the ball to Marini. Not much on for him. Steps with possession, the skipper. Chips forward towards Williams. Strong challenge, throw in Pittsburgh Riverhounds. I apologize for our Antigua and Barbuda friends. Of course, Griffith no longer the captain, still a member of the Antigua and Barbuda national team. Ferguson trying to deal with it down there, and in the end just lets it run. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. I thought that should have been a Pittsburgh throw, to be honest with you, but...
Yeah, Buggs disagrees as well. That Schaefer's got it's effortless, and he throws the ball a mile.
Yeah, it's interesting that. It looks like anyone should be able to do it, but it's actually very hard. I remember Mark Watson used to have a long throw. It's something you actually have to practice, isn't it, Stephen?
Yep.
Just like anything else.
Linesman judged that to go in and out of play, so Pittsburgh got the ball back.
On a technicality, and here they are now with Willie Hunt. Time and space, he spreads it wide to the left side. Back to Hunt. 27 minutes in, no score. Kerr making the deep run. Flicks the header across. Charleston can't get it fully away.
Oh, good.
Now they should, with Griffith, who just lumps it towards the halfway line, and Williams is going to try and make it hard for the defender here, but he does well, doesn't he?
That's going to be a good matchup all night, Andrew. Parks and Williams. Sorry, Campbell and Williams.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's going to be tricky, isn't it? We'll see how that one develops. While we have a second, let me remind you to get into the game through the USL social media channels. Follow the USL on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for news, live game updates and video highlights from across the league. Free kick Charleston. And Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. And, of course, keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL. The league going from strength to strength. And the quality of play is also rising. Well, as I say that, he kicks it straight into touch. It'll be a throw-in for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Charleston Battery debuting a new beer tonight, the Holy City Till I Die Kolsch, that Coach Anhauser had a hand in creating. I think he felt like he'd gone to heaven when he realized he was going to have to go and make a beer and spend the afternoon sampling it.
Tough job.
Someone's got to do it.
Yep.
Well, that drops nicely for Portillo. Finds Guerra. Guerra looks up, picks out Chang. Chang, early ball into a good area, hunts after it, and good
corner.
Defending.
Corner, good pressure.
Made the right decision, didn't he? He knew that there was a Williams breathing down his neck, and he sliced it away. It'll be a corner. First of the game, I think.
Yep, and I think Gilstrap's got to stop taking chances with his left foot. Twice now he's had a bit of a shaky experience with his left peg.
We've watched him and we know him very well. He's an excellent goalkeeper. He will keep his team in the game, which he's done already, but he will give you a chance occasionally. Here's Portillo now for the Battery. Whips it into a good spot. Oh, surely that's a penalty. Yeah. No.
Looked like it to me. It's called a goal kick.
He's called a goal kick. I tell you what, it looked like there was a foul in the box there.
Yep, Schaefer wrestled down Guerra. We'll see if we can get a replay.
Well, here's the corner. Let's have a look, Stephen. It's out of our view. You know, maybe not. There wasn't, just at the end of it, you could see the Battery player drop. In real time, I thought penalty, but
yeah, it's hard to tell.
We'll give our referee the benefit of the doubt there. Good header on there from Pittsburgh, and another good flick on Griffith, and he's in a bit of trouble here, is he? Yes! Goal! Romario.
Yep,
Romeo Parks, rather, who just kept running, kept following up, and finished beautifully, and Pittsburgh are 1-0 up.
Yeah, I think Griffith, he just hesitates here. He's just got to get rid of that. Take a swing and get rid of it.
Well, that is soccer, guys. For all of the Battery's possession, chances, and really control of the game, Pittsburgh play it long, Parks goes in and buries it to make it 1-0 to the visitors.
Yeah, that's their first real chance, Andrew. We're half an hour in, and that's the only time they've got close to goal.
Well, that has silenced the crowd here, and we'll see what the response is like from the Battery, who, by rights, should have been a couple of goals to the good.
Yeah, just route one there. Gilstrap, flick from the forward, and a good run in there from Romeo Parks.
Just kept his eye on it, showed his pace, and what a finish.
Yeah.
I think Parks, a former Tivoli man, will be very familiar with the Battery's former player, Dane Kelly. Williams upset with the referee because he was called for the handball. Looked like a handball. Half an hour in, and Pittsburgh are 1-0 up here.
I think Williams is claiming he's been wrestled down, but it definitely came off his left arm.
Well, Parks is a player that Coach Anhauser mentioned to the press as someone who can provide a threat.
Yeah, he's looked the strongest on this Pittsburgh team. They're quite a solid defensive unit, but Parks is a big threat.
Remember, the Battery haven't lost here at MUSC Health Stadium since May of 2014 in USL play, league play, or postseason. They've lost in the Open Cup, but only on penalty kicks. So that particular streak is at risk now.
Here comes another long throw from Schaefer.
Isaiah Schaefer, who really can get distance on it. Let's see how the Battery, looks like they're aware of it. Let's see how they can defend it, though. That's another thing. Park shows, he shows for it, and he gets it short. Turns with possession. Whips it in. Headed away by Charleston. Shot comes in. Cooper goes to ground and makes the save. That's his first real intervention in the game.
Yeah, I think Marini just did enough there to put off the left back. It was Barson from getting a clean strike.
Chang. Yep. Well, he turned into trouble there, Chang. Tackles back. Can't get the ball. Gilstrap again on his left foot. This time he gets it clear. It'll be a throw-in, though, for the Charleston Battery. Just looks a little bit unsure, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, but I think Campbell's got to turn away and get it out of there. He's put the goalie under pressure. Bit too much pace and put it on his left foot, on his weak foot.
Throw for the Battery. Williams. Marini now in tight quarters. Overcooks that. It'll be a throw-in, goal kick rather, for the Riverhounds.
Yeah, Right idea from Marini, just not the right execution.
Coach Anhauser's up off the bench just looking on. I'm sure he will be not best pleased with the way that his side conceded. It was a straightforward long ball over the top. And Mueller and Griffith unable to deal with it. Good header there from Hackshaw, super header. And can Guerra find Williams? He can, into the box. Williams, he misses the target. Blasts it over the bar. Goal kick. Again, you have to say well done to Guerra. Let's have a look at that. Oh, you just missed the touch. It was a super ball.
Yeah, they're just great jump from Hackshaw, and also got the positioning on it as well. There he is again, Hackshaw,
Really
dominating in the air right now.
Really drives into that headed ball there in the midfield. Here's Portillo on the ground to Marini. Griffith overlapping. First time ball to Guerra. Guerra the danger man. Onto his left foot. Still Guerra. Oh, onto his right. Drives it and he misses the target. Goal kick.
Oh, great pressure from the battery and unbelievable skill from Guerra. He had the defenders turning in circles there. Watch Willie Hunt. 1, 2 inches wide.
Inches wide. Hit well. He looks like he's come out to play tonight. Guerra,
Yeah, you get the feeling that this pressure is going to pay off at some point. I don't know how long Pittsburgh can hold him off.
again, Hackshaw drives into that challenge. He wins it cleanly, and here he comes now. Pushes it wide. Williams leaves it for Chang. Chang round the defender. Yes, he finally blows his whistle. I'm not sure what he was waiting for there.
Yeah.
He takes his time, but he gives the decision, and it'll be a free kick for the Battery. I think perhaps Pittsburgh's saying, you know what? How much contact was there? Let's have a look.
Seemed to me a definite trip.
Well, you'll see the skill here.
Yeah, he's just not much contact, but enough to warrant the foul. He just hooked his foot a little bit.
Dangerous moment here for the Riverhounds to defend. It's Chang, sweeps it in. Good header away. Parks to the loose ball first. Bissu is asking for it hit long. Charleston defend it and claim the loose ball. Marini into the gap on the right. Hackshaw overcooks it straight through and behind for a goal kick.
I think that's his first mistake all night. One giveaway in 36 minutes isn't bad.
If that ball's hanging up in midfield, I tell you what, you don't want to be going up for that header because Hackshaw is coming straight through you. It looks like he's reveling in it, the chance to drive it forward. What's the referee doing now? He's going to book the goalkeeper for time wasting in the 38th minute.
Looks like Hackshaw, Andrew, looks like Hackshaw and Bissu have been having some words.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as well, Stephen. That was out, I missed that. It's Andrew Bell with Stephen Armstrong, former Battery man, alongside me here on a warm early summer's night in Charleston, South Carolina. The crowd happy because Gilstrap flubbed the kick after being booked. The throw comes down the line.
Oh, this ref's...
What's he doing now?
Oh.
I think the throw was not quite in the right place, so here we go again. Throw in Charleston. Again down the line, looking for Williams. It's nowhere near him. Woodbine lifts it forward with his left foot. Guerra tries to get on the end of it. Hollingsworth keeps possession. Oh, sorry, Boggs it was. as Marini gets the tackle in. Down goes Hunt, but he did enough to earn the foul.
Yeah, Hunt did well there, getting his body between the man and the ball.
It's risky though, isn't it? Let's have a look. There's the, yeah, he just did, he did enough. He knew that Marini was coming in, flying in. Clipped forward. Good flick on. Ferguson shepherds it into touch.
Andrew, I'm wondering, back in our day, whether questionable, we might get a yellow card for pink boots.
Yeah.
Some bright boots out there tonight.
Yeah, I think you were a solid black boot type, as I recall.
Yeah. I wasn't flashy enough for the bright numbers.
Well, with a resume like O'Brien Woodbine's, you can wear those pink boots. Of course, he's many caps now for the Jamaican national team. Also a spell with Major League Soccer, the New England Revolution, and many years, and I think a championship with the Battery Woodbine. That one drifts out into touch on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, who've got about 5 or 6 minutes to hang on here and try and take a 1-0 lead into the locker room at MUSC Health Stadium.
Yeah, Andrew, to add to what you said about Woodbine, he's gone on and had a great career. He's such an asset in the USL. He's so reliable at the back.
He's one of those players you need. Oh, that's a cut back and a chance! Oh. Blocked away. Hackshaw loses out in the tackle. Good tackle that from Bissu. Hackshaw's back at him. That's a foul, surely. Yep. Free kick, Pittsburgh.
Good strength from Bissu to dispossess him.
To your point, Stephen, of course, you finished your career as a veteran player in USL. You need those veterans. It can't all be the young players, can it?
Yeah, when I was in my early 30s, I think, when Woodbine joined us as a young, 21-year-old.
Well,
some careers he's had, though. He's done very well. Looks like someone's followed through there.
Yeah,
see the replay.
Bissu, we'll see if we can have a look at it.
Those are the two that have been going at it all night.
I'm not sure if the referee saw it, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if our replay guys caught it. We'll see.
And if he's staying down, there's definitely been some contact.
Bissu's looking on a little concerned. Well, here's a replay. Let's see if we can catch the incident in question.
Nope.
Well, actually, you know what? I don't think there was any contact. He went down on his own, which is a little...
Yeah, it was hard to see. He's pointing. It seems like it's his left ankle, but it's very tough to see with the angle of the replay.
He could have just rolled his ankle. Let's hope it's not too serious.
Yeah.
Well, he's walking off. I think he'll be okay. Less than 5 minutes to go here till the break. It's 1-0 to the visitors. Pittsburgh with the lead. The response has been fast and furious from Charleston, but nothing to show for it. Popped away, but one back in the tackle by the Battery. Excuse me, as Portillo drives it. Oh, super ball.
Buggs has stayed down after his loose touch.
Well, that's never going to trouble Gilstrap. Yeah, he's back up now. I think he's okay. Now, Gilstrap, of course, has been booked for time wasting, so he just needs to make the impression that he's getting on with it. The referee's saying, come on.
I think it's a bit early as well for be taking your time.
It certainly is.
Well up, Hackshaw.
Guerra off his shoulder. Ooh. Brave challenge from Portillo. Free kick Charleston.
Yeah, raised foot there from Swanson. Pittsburgh centre mid.
Hackshaw now takes control in the midfield. On the ground he finds Chan. Good first touch for Woodbine, who's going to have a go at them on this near side. Good pace to get back at him. And a good tackle from Hollingsworth to win possession. Given away though. Mueller quickly out to Griffith. Marini turns with it, turns back inside. On the ground, he finds Williams. Well, that'll run for a goal kick.
Yeah, I saw what he was trying to do, but a bit too casual, and Griffith wasn't reading it. That's a few times now that Hollingsworth has tracked back and won the ball back for his team.
He got some pace, that Hollingsworth.
Yeah. Great work rate from the right mid.
I'm just thinking, just looking at Williams, and you know, he had those two big chances that didn't go in, and see if he can keep his chin up here. There's still a long way to go. Here he goes after the ball here, jumps for it, headed away by Pittsburgh. Portillo with the touch, now Marini asking for Griffith to show some pace, and he's got a bit of pace. Good tackle from Bissu. Hackshaw screaming for it and receives the ball. Drives it across, super ball. Oh! Woodbine took his eye off it, and that's behind for a goal kick.
Andrew, you think he might have taken that on his chest and gone to goal? But been very impressed with the Pittsburgh. You know, the forwards and midfielders, the work rate's been exceptional. They haven't had much possession, but they're working hard to win the ball back.
Well, they're looking for their first win of the season, Pittsburgh. What a place and what a time to do it if they can hang on here for the next 45 minutes.
Yeah, Gilstrap's knocked it out of bounds again.
I think he's just rattled a little bit, Gilstrap. He's got that booking now to think about. But he did make that one huge save to keep his side level earlier in the half. Guerra does well. Cuts it inside to Portillo. Portillo, can he find a teammate? He can't. He finds one of the opposition.
Good decision from Griffith.
That one's awkward, and we're in time added on now at the end of the first half. Let's see what we're getting here.
Good skill again from Guerra to create that opening for Portillo.
Keeps it alive. Woodbine whips it in, a chance. It's away by Pittsburgh. Corner kick Charleston, and this will be about the last kick of the half. The pressure is on the Riverhounds. They've just got to defend for a few more seconds. Our ball girl gets the extra ball off the pitch. And here's Portillo to deliver the...
What's the ref doing now?
He's trying to get involved is what he's doing. He needs to have a look at the pushing and shoving in the box. Whipped in at the near post. Chance perhaps, no. Back out towards Portillo. There's the halftime whistle. 45 minutes in, Stephen, and Pittsburgh with a 1-0 lead. Your thoughts on this first half?
Yeah, I just think it's unfortunate. The Battery have controlled most of the game, just didn't put their chances away, and Pittsburgh sat back, absorbed the pressure, and then, you know, took their one opportunity. I think they've been in Charleston's 18-yard box once, and who was it? Romeo Parks with a great finish. So Charleston, I don't think they'll be too despondent. They've had most of the possession, playing well, showing some talent, and I think they'll create chances in the second and have a good chance of coming back.
Well, the crowd will be behind them, and we will bring you the action as it begins. In about 15 minutes' time, the Battery's Development Academy players, the graduating players being honored right now below us there at the halfway stripe. We're going to take a break. When we come back, second half action from Charleston, South Carolina. At halftime, it's Charleston Battery 0, Pittsburgh Riverhounds 1.
Our lives are full of exciting moments, moments that are worth sharing. If you wanted to broadcast your life in real time, how would you do it? Stream is the fastest, easiest way to share live video from your phone. Users around the world are sharing unique experiences every day. Share the moment, not just the memory, with Stream.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.
Who knows what a child will grow up to be? It's one of the coolest things about kids. The unknown, the potential, the chance to do or become whatever they can imagine. But what if something happens during childhood that stops them from reaching that potential? Did you know that preventable injuries are the #1 killer of children in the United States? And around the world, one child dies from a preventable injury every 30 seconds. But the important thing to remember about preventable injuries is that they're preventable. We can do something to stop them. Things to make sure kids get the chance to be creative and play. The chance to take chances and explore. The chance to fall down and get back up. Help us give your kid, and every kid, the chance to grow up, reach their potential, and become whatever they can imagine. Learn how at safekids.org.
Stretched out to the middle, back to
Broke it up. There's a shot. They score! They score!
Bernardo forwards.
Garbanzo. Welcome back to MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina. We are almost at the second half whistle. While we have a moment, let's take a look at those first half highlights. We'll bring them to you in just a second. Stay with us. Very brief. We'll get him in here. Here we go. First chance of the game. It's Marini on his left foot. Curls it in. It's on frame, and Gilstrap stops him. Williams, well, he should have scored. Good save again from Gilstrap. There's another chance for Romario Williams. He puts it over the bar, and here the Battery, generous with their defending, but what a finish from Parks. Bottom left-hand corner, 1-0. The score. That's the difference between the teams after 45 minutes. And I'll be honest with you, that was basically the only chance that Pittsburgh had. And they took it. So congratulations to them. We'll see what happens now for the next 45 minutes. It's Andrew Bell with Stephen Armstrong alongside me. The refreshments have arrived up here in the press box at MUSC Health Stadium. It's a big crowd here tonight. And I'm told that Guerra is not continuing as the second half gets underway. It's Garbanzo into the match. I wonder if it's tactical or perhaps a little knock. But Garbanzo will bring his high energy presence into the game. A little surprised by the substitution, Stephen?
Yeah, I am. I thought Guerra had a good half, but like you said, it's one of the has to be one of the two. Tactical to maybe Garbanzo will drop a little and receive the ball behind Williams, or Guerra got a knock. Hopefully not too serious if he did.
Pittsburgh work it away. They have that one. Oof, I tell you what, that was a strong challenge from Williams. He came in on the side there, but maybe a little behind. I mean, I think that's a foul all day long, but let's see what the referee decides. What do you think? Got the ball, didn't he?
He got the ball and he did well to close him down. If anything, it's his trailing leg. His knee's gone through. I think, who's at the left back? Barson.
Yeah, he's okay. I think he's just saying, come on.
Good strong tackle. I think Schaefer's asking him to. That's what you want your centre forward doing, though. I mean, not picking up cards, but closing down defenders and putting in some solid tackles.
I mean, that was Dane Kelly all over again, wasn't it? Because that's what he brought to this team in addition to his goals. 40-plus goals he scored for the Battery before moving on to Swope Park. The all-time leading goal scorer in USL since the league rebrand. Griffith snaps the header forward. Oh, Hunt just timed it, but he has cover there to get it away. Throw in Charleston Battery.
Yeah, Campbell and Hunt have not put a foot wrong tonight.
Charleston with possession. We were just looking, you missed the highlights, I think, before you came back in, Stephen, but just looking at the chances, the header was a half chance, but with Williams through on goal, he'll be kicking himself tonight because he really just kind of pushed it to the left of the goalkeeper, and it was a comfortable save in the end for Gilstrap.
Yeah, he's
not to take anything away from Hunter because he made the save.
Yeah, he stayed up and made himself big, but I think, was it Williams you said? Williams should have gone left or right.
Yeah. Is that a corner? Yes. So Pittsburgh under a bit of pressure here in the early going in the second half. Here come the big boys, Ferguson and Mueller, who will chip in with goals. Well, I tell you what, I don't think he can continue, you know.
Tweaked his knee, I think, on that tackle.
Yeah, you know, I feel for him, I tell you what, because it's difficult to do anything to defend yourself in that position.
Yeah, I think he had all his weight on his left leg, and Williams' trailing leg just caught him and buckled his knee. Surprised Hackshaw doesn't. I'd like to see Hackshaw get in the box for a couple of these corners.
And he's a presence in the air. I think, you know, from a tactical standpoint, you bring up the big boys, though, Mueller and Ferguson. Ferguson, of course, well, and Mueller, both big 6-foot-plus boys. And both of them chip in with goals, particularly Mueller, who does seem to have a knack for it. We'll see what the delivery is like from Portillo. He usually whips it towards that near post, and we're seeing the sign there. It's going to have to be a substitution. Well, that's unfortunate. And we certainly hope that he's okay. I'm not sure that was what caused the problem, but...
No, it was definitely the collision earlier with Williams. Don't know what Boston's doing right now. He's just wasting time trying to talk to the ref.
He's going to walk off. There's still a long way to go in this game. 49 minutes in. There's a young fan who got one of the Battery's away kits, those vivid green shirts. We saw them on the broadcast last weekend in the 0-0 draw up there in Bethlehem. They're enjoying the game here tonight. A lovely early summer's evening in Charleston, South Carolina. I suppose it's still spring, really, isn't it, if you think about it? I know my family, some of them still live in the UK, in Oxfordshire. They had snow last week, believe it or not.
Yep. I heard the same today from my family. Still hailing in London.
Whew.
Snowing in Scotland.
It was almost 90 degrees here today. Well, that's unfortunate. Off he comes, and
Mike Green.
Yeah, Mike Green, the veteran, comes in. Chad Barson makes way, unable to continue. He's saying that that was a foul, but yeah, well, we looked at it and, you know, he did get the foul, but not too much more. There's the corner. It's away comfortably at the near post.
Well, that's a foul.
Looked like a foul, didn't it?
Yeah, the ref's taking his eye off that one. It was a push from the forward.
And Woodbine just dropped off to sleep for a second, but Ferguson is back now, goal side, as Pittsburgh try and spring something on the counter. They work it out. Green's first touch, the veteran. Let's have a look. Down the line it goes to Bissu, rather. Green again. Another chance for Parks, actually, to lay it inside. Oh, unlucky there. Boggs. That was a clever idea. Oh, lovely touch there from Williams. Can he find a teammate? He's holding it up, holding the player off. Portillo sweeps it across to Marini. Griffith is screaming for it. He's going to go it alone, though, I think. Marini, oh, into the gap.
Good idea.
Chang turns away from trouble. he tricked his way past the player and then forgot the ball.
Yeah, tricked himself.
He got the skills, I tell you what. Yeah. Chang enjoying a good spell this year, as Mueller is going to be forced to work again. Flicks it forward, but Griffith wasn't expecting it. It'll be a throw-in for Pittsburgh. We're going to have an open second half, is my prediction, with the Battery throwing the kitchen sink at Pittsburgh for the next 40 minutes. Griffith drills it downfield. Good decision from Campbell, safety first. Into touch, but it's a throw for the Battery, quickly taken. I think the message from the coach at half-time was keep the intensity up and get that ball moving quickly. Marini running at Green, the substitute. He's around him, squares it to Chang. On his left foot, gets the shot away. Appeals for a handball in the box. Not given.
Yeah, that would have been harsh.
Portillo now. Can he thread a pass through? It's not a lot on in front of him, I have to be honest with you.
No movement from the three in front of him.
Yeah, they're watching, aren't they? They're just standing there. It's Portillo again. Now it's Griffith.
Yeah, now Garbanzo's showing.
Well, that's what he's on the pitch
Much
for.
better.
His energy, and leaves it for Marini. Marini back to Griffith. Chang's looking for it in space. Here he is now. Chang sets it wide. Marini on his right foot. Cuts around the defender. Whips in the cross, back post, it's a behind, it's gone straight behind, goal kick. Pittsburgh bring it away on the far side. I mean, you've played in these games many times, Stephen, the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. It always feels like we get them early in the season. It usually ends in a draw, to be honest.
Yep.
Not many goals in the fixtures over the years. Here in Charleston, at least, at MUSC Health. Bissu just with a bit of disguise on the pass, but not enough. Charleston gather up possession. Portillo. Hackshaw now. Quickly out to Woodbine. He'll be closed down very quickly, and Hackshaw has to come and get it again. Portillo comes to touch it, but, well, it needs to move quicker here. And finally, it's spread across to the far side. And now Ferguson drives forward. Leaves it for Chang. Chang slips it in. Good ball. The flag goes up.
Oh.
Offside.
Seemed impossible there. I don't think that was Woodbine. We'll see on the replay. Seemed to be well timed from up at our angle, but we'll see now.
Referee points for a free kick. Gilstrap. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll get the angle that you're looking for, Stephen, but yeah, I agree. It was a bit tight, that one. It's a free kick. Remember, Gilstrap booked for time wasting in the at the half-hour mark. Gets good purchase on that kick. Mueller snaps the header forward. Away by Hackshaw. Controlled by Pittsburgh. Flicked forward for Parks. Bissu, rather. Headed back nicely by the captain, Ferguson. And now here's Woodbine on the left. Generous one, that. I think Charleston are going to cough up possession. That was a terrible pass into the midfield. And here comes Parks, the goal scorer. Cuffs it across. He just missed that pass himself. And Woodbine asks Chang to show some width. He comes back inside now to Hackshaw. Here's Griffith. Steps with possession past the striker. Marini turns it back to Hackshaw, and everybody is back behind the ball for Pittsburgh. And there's a good ball from Neville Hackshaw.
Oh, glorious pass.
Chang's inside the defender. Squares it into the good area in the middle, and there's no one there. It flashes across the face. It remains 1-0.
Yeah, great build-up. Good touch from Hackshaw. Good weight on the pass. Skill from Chang. Turned Schaefer inside out, and just Marini just a fraction late get in there. Oh, it was Garbanzo.
Garbanzo throwing himself at the ball, but, well, for those of you who've played the game, I'm sure it's many, you know how that feels. You know when the ball's kicked, you're not going to get there. Try as you will. Unlucky. Oh, good skill again from Chang. And this time he's going to drop it into the gap. It's defended away off the back of the defender. Charleston are really applying the pressure, turning the screws on the visitors.
Yeah, Chang's having a good game, making an impact.
Good tackle there. Kicked out. Parks lets it drop. Hackshaw's going to take it off him and turn away with the ball. And that'll be a free kick for the Battery. Hackshaw has a look at the referee.
Some refs would give a yellow for that. Yeah, holding the shirt, slowing down the play.
Yeah, you could see a yellow card for that before the early one for the time wasting, perhaps.
Yep.
But not given there, and it's Charleston with the ball now. Hackshaw at the halfway line. Turns, looks forward. Drives it out towards the touchline. Griffith's going to have to dribble infield, has to go backwards. And again, everyone behind the ball now for Pittsburgh. They are defending here as a unit. Good shape. Charleston will be allowed the possession inside the half at this area.
Yeah, good patience from Charleston. Just as I say that, it rolls out of bounds.
Throw in Riverhounds, who have that 1-0 lead. The Charleston Battery's unbeaten streak under threat here at MUSC Health Stadium. Stretches almost 2 years, you know. As Garbanzo turns with possession, flicks it into the gap for Williams, who's shepherded off the ball. Goal kick.
Hunt's done well there to shepherd it out of play, but don't know why he took a dive at the end.
Bumper crowd here tonight for this one. Early season action from MUSC Health Stadium. You can see the construction fabric there at the top of your screen. That's protecting the construction area for the big video board that's going in. 100 feet long by 30 feet high. Twice the size of the one at Clemson's football stadium. It's a massive board, I'm telling you folks. Come out and take a look at it. You're not going to believe it. And it should be in by Memorial Day.
Good chance for Charleston to put this one in the box.
Yeah, I'll be looking to take these quickly, get that ball in there and put some pressure on Pittsburgh. They're jogging back into shape here. It's Chang over it. Sweeps it into a good area. Good clearance again by Pittsburgh.
Great delivery from Chang.
He's asking for it again. It's going to be headed away, that one.
Yeah, a bit too much flight on that one from Woodbine.
Out to this near side.
Ooh.
Parks can't control it. Here comes the throw-in. Portillo with time and space, looks up. Difficult that for a Woodbine. Can he keep it in play? He can somehow, but Pittsburgh will have possession. Off Woodbine, into touch by the supporter section there. It'll be a throw-in for Pittsburgh. Woodbine volleys it forward for for Williams to chase. He won't get there. Goal kick. And you can just feel the frustration building, Stephen.
Yeah, you can feel it in the crowd. It's a bit tense. A lot of possession again from Charleston, but no end product.
We've played an hour now. 1-0 the score. Pittsburgh ahead. And they are sticking doggedly to the defensive duties that have fallen upon them now. Gilstrap this time smashes it clear. Good clearance on the kick. Good touch from Chang. Portillo, first time ball. He got caught late there. The referee allows the advantage because Williams has it. Williams will miss the target. Goal kick, and the referee, I think, is going to pull this back and issue a yellow card. Who's getting that card? Is it Kerr?
No,
it's that young
Swanson.
There you go.
Ben Swanson. 26.
Williams, why not have a go from that sort of range? But no danger there. Missed that target.
Williams did well there. Just a sidestep to the right to create the space, but couldn't make the goalie work.
Chris Sonis available for the Battery off the bench, the striker. We'll see how long Coach Anhauser waits before he gets him into the game. I would think it's coming. Charleston chasing here. Oh, I tell you what, no nonsense tackle from Hackshaw. Clean tackle though, and now Garbanzo in space. Looks up, drills it out to Chang. Chang, lovely deft touch. Chang going at them into the box. He'll step over here, and he's round the defender. Saved by Gilstrap. Woohoo! Super skill from Chang. At the other end, there's a shot off target. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery.
Yeah, Bissu saw Cooper way off his line.
If he'd have hit that, that was in, wasn't it?
Yep.
He actually didn't need to ping it so hard. Here's the skill, Stephen.
Yeah, he's got Schaefer turned inside out.
Just waited for him to commit and then left him for dead. And it was a good save from the goalkeeper, who's done well again there, Hunter Gilstrap. 63rd minute. It's Griffith. Hunt beats Garbanzo in the air. Marini can't keep it alive. Parks sets it back. Kerr, the skipper, the veteran, into Bissu. That's awkward, but it'll be comfortable for Additional Cooper. Hackshaw, he's got all the space and time in the world. He goes up to Marini. Marini, quick turn. Griffith makes the run, but Marini missed it. But I'll tell you what, Chang's in here, is he? Just missed the touch. Forced a bit wide. He plays it in early to Williams. Williams turns with possession, but he's tackled. Good defending there again from the big man in the back, Sergio Campbell. It'll be a corner for the Battery.
Yeah, it's a good ball out wide from Marini, but Schaefer's got caught tucked in way too much inside next to Campbell. So Chang had lots of space. Here comes Chang with the corner.
We're going to get a substitution, I think, because Corey Herzog is up, pulling his jersey on below us. Are they going to allow that? Yes. I think that's a good substitution right there at the corner, because the momentum was with the home side, and it'll just cause them to pause here for a second.
Looks like Swanson, who's on a yellow.
Yeah, no, he's, again, good decision by the coach, Steffens. He knows the last thing he wants protecting a league is to lose a player, taking no chances, and he brings on the pace and energy of Herzog, who many would think, you know, why wasn't he starting with his resume? But 1-0 up Pittsburgh, you can't question the lineup. Here's the delivery into the middle. That's a penalty as Ferguson is thrown to the ground. Pittsburgh not happy. We'll have to have a look at that, Stephen. It's controversial here at MUSC Health Stadium. Gilstrap needs to be careful here because he's booked, remember. Well, let's have a look. Good delivery.
He's called it on this one. He's called it on Hackshaw. Whoever's pulled Hackshaw down, he's blown the whistle very early.
He sure has. The play hadn't even developed, had it? And
It's Hunt or Hollingsworth. Just couldn't see which one it was.
Well, this is a golden opportunity now for the Battery to level it. Now, is that a generous decision?
It's hard to tell without a without a proper close-up.
You see it. You know, they say you never see that, but you actually see it more often these days, don't you?
Yeah, you've seen it in the Premier League a few times recently. I think Wes Morgan got called for it a few weeks ago for Leicester.
It's Portillo then from the spot for the Battery. 1-1.
Sent in the wrong way. It may have been a gift, but Charleston have seized the opportunity with both hands. We'll see what Pittsburgh has in the tank now. See if they can mount some momentum to regain the lead.
There's the yellow smoke. Well, Portillo's deadly from the set pieces, and he is the penalty kick taker for Charleston. I mean, I tell you what, for a neutral, this has been a splendid game, hasn't it?
Yep.
And we've got about 25 minutes to play here. The Battery back on level terms. Mueller lumps it forward. It'll be a throw for Pittsburgh now. Nice bit of skill there from Parks. Mueller drills it back towards him. Marini flicks it forward. Parks the target here. That's going to run away. Natural grass surface here. It's still, we have the ryegrass, and you know what it's like, Stephen. As the evening draws on, it gets very, very slick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Greasy.
Which suits a lot of players. It may be a bit tougher for some of the defenders, but some of the attacking players might favor that.
I know. You see it really everywhere these days with teams watering the pitch, even artificial surfaces. No need to do that here. As Griffith.
Good strength from Williams.
Will be a free kick for Chuck. Oh, he's giving it the other way.
I think he's called a handball, possibly.
Well,
there's a lot of holding going on there, but he's called the handball.
free kick taken. Pittsburgh with Green. Gets it forward. It'll run away. I'll tell you what, Hackshaw has really come out tonight and is having a fine game, in my opinion. That one easy for Mueller, who can control it. Looks up. Time to look up. And still Mueller. Hits it forward. He mishit that, and it'll be a throw-in for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but again, he didn't have a lot of movement in front of him, so not a bad option to put the ball down the field.
That one goes back to Gilstrap, who's going to be put under pressure here by Williams. He gets it away. Charleston trying to press after the loose ball, and they get the tackle in. It'll be a throw-in for Pittsburgh.
Good work rate from Garbanzo to get all the way across the field to close Green down. To your comment, Andrew, yeah, Hackshaw's been, there he is again, dominant in the midfield tonight.
This is going to drop for Marini. Can he control it? He can. Look like a foul there. Play on, says the referee, not enough. And now here come Pittsburgh on the counter-attack. Parks into the gap. It's a good ball. Herzog will run all day. Griffith is back to defend, but it's a throw-in for the Riverhounds. Hollingsworth now.
Marini a little bit late getting back, but they've recovered.
He's back goal side. I'm just looking down. There's a little bit of movement off the Battery bench. We'll get back to you on that in a second. Now here's Hackshaw, and he was looking for the early release. Garbanzo wanted it to feet, and it'll be a throw-in for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, a bit too heavy on the touch there from Hackshaw.
There's no Cooper looking on. got the shutout in the win last week, or in the game last week. Again, it goes to Gilstrap. Hot touch, heavy again. He gets away with it. Oof. I tell you what, he's hanging in there. He's not been done too many favors, as you noted, Stephen, but he's getting the job done. That came back at him at pace, and Williams was after it like a hare.
Yeah, Gilstrap's done well with his hands and his positioning, but his feet tonight reminded me of my team's goalie over in Liverpool.
Yeah, Mignolet.
Yeah, Mignolet.
This is going to drop for Portillo here. He just tried to slip it through there, and it didn't come off, and Pittsburgh can bring it clear.
He's got to put that on his right peg and have a go.
20 minutes to play at MUSC Health Stadium. 1-1 the score. This game is poised. Pittsburgh want to make another change as Mueller has to jump to head it clear. Now Griffith. The game has opened up. Hunt challenges, and he does well to win the header above Williams. Ferguson chests it down to Hackshaw. Sets it across to Woodbine, who's got space, and he's being invited forward here. Here he comes, down the line to Williams. That's a free kick for the Battery.
Yeah, Campbell tried to get away with one there.
We're going to see the change now. Now, let's see who we have coming in. Number 22, Lebo Moloto. As we have another look at that foul. Well, just out of your frame, but it's a definite free kick. Who's coming off? Is it Bissu? I thought he did quite well tonight, this Bissu, and he brought a lot of energy to the game.
Yeah, he's put himself about quite well.
72 minutes in, off he comes. Moloto on, and this is another chance for the Battery. Chance here. In it comes, scuffed away. Herzog drills it out. Oh, that's a nice ball, actually, if he can get on the end of it. He can't. And it'll be a free kick, a throw-in, rather, for Pittsburgh, taken quickly. Charleston really driving in to try and close this team down when they have possession. Green sprays it across, just about makes its way there.
Good tackle from Woodbine.
He had to go to ground, and he made the challenge. Clean tackle.
Yeah, I looked at that substitute's name, and I had a feeling he was South African. It's just been confirmed.
On he comes, Lebo Mileto. And it's going to be another change here as Mark Steffens just alters the energy level, I would think, with these changes of his team. He's going to bring Russell on.
Is that Herzog picked up an injury?
No, Herzog remains. I think that's Boggs.
Yeah.
Off he comes.
Him and Bissu both put themselves about tonight. Worked hard for the team.
Yeah, they put in the shift and rewarded now with a break, 20 minutes from time.
Yeah, I like the timing of the substitutes for Pittsburgh.
There's the throw-in. Awkward one. Headed forward. Hackshaw and Chang combined to get it away. The referee finally blows his whistle. Free kick Charleston. They'll be looking to take this quickly. It's Portillo. Not much on.
Chang's on. Woodbine.
Now here's Ferguson. Back to Portillo. On the ground, he finds Chang. Chang flicks it into a good area. Through the legs of Williams. Marini in here. Can't get the shot away. Flicks it back across the middle. Headed away. Hackshaw first to the loose ball. Awkward bounce. Parks controls. Now Green, who's just playing in front of the back four. Michael Green. Russell, the substitute, sets it wide. Pittsburgh still full of running. Ball comes in. Mueller wins the header.
Great header from the center back.
Marini tangling.
It's Moloto.
He's going to get the better of Marini as Parks controls it, looks up, finds Green.
Very good game tonight from Romeo Parks.
Here he is again on the edge of the 18. Dispossessed by Chang. He's battling though, isn't he? And he wins it back. Across the face, goal kick.
That was a right back Schaefer with a wayward shot.
50 minutes to play at MUSC Health Stadium. Charleston Battery have clawed their way back to a 1-1 scoreline here. But you do feel there's a winner here for one of these teams. Oh, I tell you what, almost went through on goal there, Garbanzo. Portillo scoops it wide. Chang, good control on the chest. He's running at them again. He's got Garbanzo wide. Garbanzo leaves it for Woodbine, who squares it, and it's off the bar. Was that in? Chang, saved by Gilstrap. It looked like it hit the underside of the bar and bounced out. There's a player down. Well, I never. No goal line technology available here. Let's have a look.
Great defending. I think it's, who was it? That Willie Hunt that puts his...
Not a goal.
His buddy on the line.
Not a goal, though, was it?
No, it's bounced up, but I think Garbanzo's studs might have caught Hunt's, leg as he's followed through.
Well, he threw himself at the ball, as you would expect.
Yeah, good hands from the goalie there. It's always a tough one when you're clearing the ball and someone leaves their studs up. The ref didn't spot that, and Garbanzo was, I think, making an honest attempt just to stick it in the net.
Yeah, it was a high boot, wasn't it? Let's have a look.
Yeah, he looks like he's in trouble.
Well, here's the other angle, and it's Chang who's so dangerous with the ball at his feet, and that's a clever ball. He finds Woodbine.
Just great build-up all around. Garbanzo leaving it, following through.
Oof,
He's caught him.
Yeah, that's nasty, and let's hope he's okay. Looks like he'll be okay.
Great commitment there from Willie Hunt.
And it remains 1-1. Charleston Battery 1, Pittsburgh Riverhounds 1. The Battery really having a go now at the Riverhounds.
Hunt still protesting, thinking Garbanzo should get a yellow, and some refs will call that, but...
I mean, he's got a point, doesn't he? Because that boot from Garbanzo's high and short. He's going for the ball, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous. Hunt had the advantage, and could have been worse than it is. Luckily, he's playing on.
Branson, I think, is going to come in here for Pittsburgh. I'm not sure if this is going to be a substitution forced by the challenge on Hunt. I think he's okay to continue.
Yeah.
Just over 10 minutes to go now. We'll have to wait for that change. Oh, Gilstrap, he drops it out of the box.
Well up from Mueller.
Griffith gives chase. Parks keeps it alive. Green. Quick turn, good vision, finds the pass. One back in the tackle by Hackshaw. Good clearance from Cooper. Green cushions it.
Well
Tackled
played.
away by Garbanzo, and now Marini. Williams makes the run. Is he behind Hunt? He's leaning on Hunt. Hunt goes to ground. That's a foul, isn't it? Well, for me, that's a free kick for Pittsburgh, but he's given a corner for the Battery.
Yeah, I felt the same way, Andrew. I think that Williams was leaning on Hunt there. Neither the linesman or the referee saw it the same way, though.
Well, Pittsburgh aggrieved, and it's going to be a chance, and it'll be the left foot of Chang now.
Just a great touch from Marini just to thread it down the line.
They've allowed the short corner. Portillo into a good area. Surely no. Headed wide by the captain. It was an open goal there. Off the back of his head. It's wide of the target.
Head, shoulder, or back. I'm not sure what that hit. Yeah, it's hit his left shoulder.
It was gaping, wasn't it, for him?
Oh, wide open.
Here's the change.
It's the right back Schaefer.
Making way for Branson with 10 minutes to play now, plus stoppage time.
You wonder if Coach Anhaus is looking to some fresh legs. You see the subs warming up down there.
Well, if he wants to go direct, he's got Lasso. If he wants another striker, he's got Sonis. Of course, we're speculating. We don't know who the health of the squad, but the players named on the bench. Or he sticks with what is really, you have to say, working quite well at the moment. Chang somehow gathers up possession. Oh, that's cheeky. And now Marini finds Garbanzo's touch, let him down. That reminds me of that one you did against Bolton's right back when we played Bolton Wanderers, Stephen.
Yeah, those are always fun when they work.
Yeah. Here are Pittsburgh now, coming forward on this near side. Remember, the game's still poised here. Maybe a chance for Kerr. Oh,
He's put too much weight on it.
see, for me, Kerr there, it's just like Portillo earlier.
Yeah, open up.
Open up and have a go.
Yeah.
On his right foot.
Back to Chang, Andrew. That's just unbelievable skill. Great technique. Him and Hackshaw, I think, have been the two standouts for Charleston tonight.
Here's Portillo. Has to put some pace on it, but he finds Chang. Chang waiting. And he picks out Garbanzo with a precise ball. Took too long on the delivery. That was a bit late on Garbanzo, or maybe Garbanzo got his trailing leg caught. He's down. Play continues. There's two players down at the other end. Whew, that's a heavy challenge, and it comes through, and Cooper picks it up.
That's an incredible tackle to track back from a center forward. Crunching tackle from Williams. I think we see a replay here, Andrew. I've got a feeling Garbanzo's studs have come in again. We'll see on the replay, though.
Oh, he doesn't look too healthy. He's standing up. Maybe a bit of cramp as well, of course.
It's Hollingsworth. He's had a good game tonight for Pittsburgh.
He's going to walk off here. Let's have a look. Well, they trip each other, don't they? And
Yeah, not much in it.
Hollingsworth, to his credit, got there and got that ball away, which he had to do. It's the cramp that has got him. And it is a warm night.
He's covered some ground tonight, Hollingsworth. Had a great game for Pittsburgh. He's been up on the right wing, left back. He's all over the place.
What's our referee doing now? He's going to give the ball to Cooper. So back underway here as time ticks on at MUSC Health Stadium. 1-1 the score. Pittsburgh battling hard. Hackshaw just shapes his body to win the space and finds Garbanzo. Misses the pass. Garbanzo slips the header straight to Herzog. Pittsburgh with possession. The Battery with the energy, though. Hunt squares it. Hunt again now. Charleston aren't allowing them too much time on the ball. He's going to have to go back to the keeper here. And Garbanzo will try and make this difficult for Gilstrap, who gets a good foot through it. Mueller's header is errant. Hackshaw goes to ground, doesn't win it cleanly. Mueller wins the tackle. That was a good challenge from the center half.
Yeah, both pairings tonight, Andrew. Both team center backs have had a solid game.
Marini now. Griffith full of running still, the right back.
Looks like Chang's open on the far side.
Griffith cuts inside. Chang steps in. Oh, Williams turned it across his body and lost possession. Herzog full of running here, and he'll gather this up in space on this near side.
Good weight from Maloto.
Parks, behind Green, who's got to jog back and get goal side now. Chang, I think Chang's struggling a little bit.
See, Williams is all the way back deep in the Charleston half.
Yeah, I think he may have run himself into the ground. There is some movement. I think here comes the change. I don't think he can continue too much longer, Williams. It's Hackshaw for the Battery. Marini asking for it. Can turn here as the left back drops off. Now Garbanzo gets it wide to Griffith. Cuts inside onto his left foot. Finds Portillo. Woodbine in space. Oh, he's overhit it there. It'll be a throw-in for the Riverhounds.
Yeah, he's put it behind him. A great run from Woodbine. It's just got to go a little bit in front of him from Portillo. Right idea again from the battery.
5 minutes left, and Charleston are going to make a change in a couple of seconds. Probably the next break, actually. I think you're going to see Williams coming off and Sonis coming on. Charleston still digging. That's a good ball out of the back, and Pittsburgh can control and look downfield here. 1-1 the score. Griffith, he saw a lot of that ball, and he's in quickly to win it. Marini rides the tackle. Hackshaw is there. Mueller isn't going to have much time. Drops it down the line.
Didn't have much option there, but a good decision again from Mueller just to get rid of it.
Here's the change. Williams would come off as quickly as he can. He's at like 75% speed here as he comes off, and Sonis comes on. New addition to the battery squad. He featured last week off the bench, and here he is again. Spent the preseason with Charleston, Stephen. Finally got a contract. A couple of games into the campaign. Former New York Red Bulls man. Red Bulls 2. Griffith controls, and he picks out Chang. Chang, first time for, oh, lovely, lovely, but it doesn't come off in the end. Bit intricate. Pittsburgh now playing a la Leicester on the counter-attack. Mueller finds Portillo.
It's well played from Charleston, the goalie and everyone involved. Good composure to get that out the back.
Portillo in traffic. Goes backwards, and Pittsburgh back in their shape, defensive shape. It served them well all game long. Here comes the centre half, just trying to overload out of the back now. Ferguson, down the line, he finds Woodbine. Chance for a cross, cuts past the defender. Hammers it! Straight across the face. Well, misses the target, no real danger.
Again, threatening, but no final product. Got to make the goalie work on that one.
Yeah,
Looks like Marini switched over to the left wing. Chang's back on the right mid.
1-1 the score. It's been a super game. Hope you've enjoyed it wherever you are this evening around the world. Little flick on there. Mueller wins the second ball. Hackshaw wins the header in the midfield. Good header away from Pittsburgh. Griffith snaps it forward. Finally on the ground. And it's Parks in space. He's going to force Mueller wide, and he's around him. Well, just stepped across him, didn't he? Good defending, really.
Yeah, he stood him up well. Didn't commit, didn't give away a foolish foul.
Early long ball now from the battery. Sonis controls it.
Great
Picks
touch.
out Garbanzo.
Great touch from Sonis.
Round one. Chang. Back to Portillo. Scuffs the shot. Wins it back in the tackle. Charleston digging in with those tired legs.
Needs help.
It has to go back to Hackshaw. Looks up. Floats it across to Woodbine. Charleston keep possession, but just lose a little bit of the momentum. 89th minute.
You want Mueller to take space there.
Yeah, one of those two's got a step, don't they, with the ball. Now it's Woodbine looking for Marini in the gap, and he's around the defender. Chang to Portillo. Works it wide to Griffith. Onto his left foot. Good ball in, headed away by Pittsburgh.
Great header from Campbell.
Chang. Down he goes. Yes, says the referee. Well, that's generous for me. He's looking for that, but he wins it. Took the space between the defenders, and this is a chance for the battery in the 90th minute.
Yeah, there's contact, but I don't know if there was enough. I think Chang played for that one. Good feet, but...
They're just not sure, are they? Because he's... Well, there he is.
I think Parks might have shoved him a bit too heavy.
He did. He was waiting for it. When the contact came, down he went. And Charleston with a chance here. It's Justin Portillo over it, an outswinger from this near side.
Right on top of the box on the right.
Comfortable for Gilstrap.
Oh. Straight at the goalie. Needed to be 5 yards the other way.
How much time is our referee adding? 5 minutes. Well, there's still 5 minutes to go, folks. Don't go anywhere. Free header there for Woodbine. Marini retrieves the loose ball. Finds Chang. Chang. Oh. No look pass. Straight to Parks, who looks up himself. Herzog turns. Has a look across. Good ball, actually, for Captain Kerr, who couldn't bring it down, but he'll keep possession now. Griffith missed that run. Good challenge.
Yeah, he's got
Corner kick. I think that's the first corner of the game for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Mueller had to get a piece of the ball there, otherwise it could have been a PK.
Well, they're going to go for it. Credit to them, Pittsburgh. They're going to send up the defenders. Everybody will have to come back and defend for the Battery. Big moment, this, in the game. Whipped in, well, to the back post. Out comes the keeper. Good hands.
Great hands from Cooper.
There's a foul in the box. Ferguson's up and okay.
Linesman's flag's up, but
Good hands from the goalie there. There's about 3 minutes to play. Pittsburgh just trying to hang on here. Maybe catch the Battery with a set piece as we saw just a second ago. Charleston will look to get it forward quickly with Hackshaw now. Away, headed clear. Tackled away by the Battery. Portillo screaming for the ball to feet. He gets it. Finds Ferguson. Ferguson looks up. Finds Chang, who drifts away from his man to the byline. Whips it down the line. Defended well by Pittsburgh. Marini back to Chang. It's Portillo, rather. Drives it in. That's awkward, and it's behind. And it's a corner for the Battery now from this near side. Portillo's still got the legs. He's sprinting across to take it. Well, it's all about the delivery here. Sonis is encouraging them in the box. You can hear the crowd getting behind the home team. Yeah. Chance for the Battery.
There goes Hackshaw.
Swung in. Marini over the bar on the half volley. Goal kick.
Wide open, just couldn't catch the right contact. That's a good chance there for the Battery.
Oh, it was probably almost thigh high, wasn't it, when he caught it? Did his best to get it on frame. Gilstrap taking his time. He's booked, of course, so he can't take too long. Clips it away. 90 seconds to play here. Herzog after the loose ball. There's still time for Pittsburgh, of course, who work a little 1-2, and it's in now for Herzog. He misses the pass. He holds his head in his hands quite rightly because there's a chance there to just play it across the face and look for something.
Yeah, just good intricate play there from Pittsburgh. Just the final ball was lacking.
Time running out here at MUSC Health Stadium as Woodbine, with heavy legs, loops it forward. Sonis can't control. Pittsburgh gather it up. Straight into touch.
Heavy from Kerr.
Yeah, he's worked hard tonight, the captain. Portillo, under pressure, gets it across. What's the referee saying here? Foul throw?
Don't know. Looks like he's...
I think he's given a foul for something or other. And it's a chance now for Pittsburgh with a few seconds remaining. Well, whoever was the culprit there will be in big trouble if the Battery concede here.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of was possibly handball from Portillo, but we missed that.
Why not throw some bodies forward here for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds? It's driven in. It's a scrum in the box. It's Mueller who gets his head on it. Charleston had it briefly. Back it comes. Well, I think we've played the 5 minutes. Play will continue because here comes Garbanzo, the keeper out. Heads it clear, surely the final whistle now.
There we go.
There it is, full time at MUSC Health Stadium. The Battery fight back to a 1-1 tie. And the unbeaten streak here in Charleston continues. There's a player down in the middle there.
Hackshaw.
Hackshaw holding his midsection. And Stephen, we'll get to that potential injury in just a second, but your thoughts on this game?
Just a great game for the neutral. Great game overall. Both teams worked incredibly hard. I think aside from mentioning Chang and Hackshaw, you got to give credit to the center backs on both squads. Mueller was a rock at the back tonight, as well as Campbell, Hunt, and Ferguson. Just a tightly contested game and probably an even result.
Well, I think I mentioned it in the first half. These games usually end 0-0 or 1-1, and there you go. Nothing like same as always. As the Battery come back. There's the goal from Parks, by the way, in the first half. That set them on their way, but Charleston fought back.
I think Charleston will regret not getting the 3 points out of this one, Andrew, with all the possession, but a credit to Pittsburgh for just shutting it down. Gilstrap had a good game. Aside from a few mistakes with his feet, he kept them out.
And in the end, he did just about enough. Charleston, well, trailing by 1-0. They'll take the point. There's the penalty. Pittsburgh unhappy, but here's the finish. It's a beauty from Portillo, and that's the way it ended. 1-1, the final score here at MUSC Health Stadium, and that just about wraps it up from us here in Charleston. For Stephen Armstrong, this is Andrew Bell wishing you all a very good evening. 1-1, the final score. Good night.